likes it.
With every brushstroke, 75-year-old Carol Wills becomes more enamored with her new friend Shiraz.
I don't know anything about horses, but every time I come, I learn a little bit.
Carol and Shiraz have only met a handful of times, but their connection was instant.
She loves me, don't you? Mm-hmm.
Nestled tightly against the 900-pound horse, Carol looks forward to spending hours each week feeding and grooming Shiraz, but what she really dreams of is a bit more unattainable.
I just would love to ride her.
Despite her once active lifestyle, things changed for Carol 15 years ago when she was diagnosed with rectal cancer, trading in her weights for a permanent oxygen tank.
Girl, yes, you are. It's been a long one. It started really before 2000. I've had 3 lung operations and a liver and another operation.
Carol's cancer has spread throughout her body and she is now past treatment, which only made moving away from her family 4 years ago an even tougher task.
She was from Ontario, that's where she'd spent most of her life. And so her grown children are there, her grandchildren are there, but she and her husband have moved to Saskatoon in the last few years for his job. But it meant that Carol didn't have a lot of support here. She didn't know a lot of people.
Until one day 2 years ago when Carol was introduced to Jackie through Saskatoon's Prairie Hospice Society.
The Prairie Hospice Society does really good work in interviewing the clients and the volunteers and then pairing people together that really have the same interests. So they did a great job. Carol and I, right off the bat, had lots in common. And then one day I brought her out to the barn. She was willing to come meet my horses, and I took photos of her with each of them, and the look on her face was just pure joy, and the horses were so gentle with her. You know, sometimes they can jostle around. And as we drove home that first day, she said that was the best day she'd had in a long time.
Living with a terminal cancer, Carol looks forward to sharing these special moments with Jackie and her horses, much like a mother cherishes memories with her daughter.
We were into our 3rd or 4th month. She said she was going out to see her mother, and I thought, oh, her mother? Oh yeah, she's got a mother.
Volunteers with Prairie Hospice strive to support the person dying and their family in any way that they can.
I think it's good for the sick people, and I think it's good for the volunteers, because they have no idea what it's like to be bound like this.
Being around Carol has been really inspirational to me, because here's a woman who had a very busy life, and now I meet her at the end of that life, and she's still this firecracker. We all get brought into someone's life, and that's such an honor, you know?
It's just nice to have a relationship that you can count on.
The Prairie Hospice Society is always looking for volunteers. To learn more, visit prairiehospice.org.